The way that we are going to predict or forecast how that capital growth may play out for you into the future is there's a number of things that we're assessing. So it's not just the property itself, it's the suburb, it's the demographics of that suburb, it's the population, it's the understanding of the amenities that that suburb offers, transport that that suburb offers. And also then within that, we're looking at the wider marketplace and we're assessing comparable properties and we're seeing how they're selling. So that's then playing out in currently what's going on in the market. But what's really important and what's something that I'm always looking for when I'm searching for clients, obviously the established areas is really, really important, but we want to ensure that the property that we're going to purchase today is actually not easily replicatable, easily repeatable. What I mean by that is if we find a property today and we decide for whatever reason we don't want to purchase property A, can we walk out into the marketplace next week and buy a property that's similar or somewhat similar for around the same money? If the answer is no, and that property is going to be hard to replicate or hard to repeat, that's a property that's always going to have more capital growth because there's things about it that cannot be repeated. Therefore, it becomes more valuable. It's simple supply and demand. Whereas if we're looking at examples of, say, high density apartment living or potentially house and land packages in kind of metro fringe areas, if we don't purchase that property today and there's one similar next door or the next street over or down the block or in the same building, whatever it might be, that means that your capital growth is always unfortunately going to be compromised because we can repeat that property over and over again, which means other buyers are going to have choice in terms of which properties they're going to be looking for. Therefore, they're all going to be worth around the same amount of money over the medium to long term.